So today we're talking about the users of financial informations. Now, after the accounts has been recorded, they have been classified and summarized, and information is now communicated to these users. Who are these users? Now, the users of financial information are about seven, but I want us to understand why these users need this information. And I'll start with the employer. The employer is one of the very most important user of this financial information. And because of the importance of financial information, the employer employs an accountant to keep record of transactions. The employer gets an accountant to keep record of the transactions. Why does he do that? He wants to know what is happening in his business. He has invested money in this business and his aim is to make profit at the end of the day. So he employs an accountant to keep accurate record of everything that has happened so that at the end of the day he can see this business I invested 10 million naira in, for instance, how is it doing? Is it doing well? Is it progressing? Is it regressing? Do I have to change my staff? Do I have to change my marketing strategy? The financial information will show him how well the business is doing or how bad the business is doing. And that will guide him in deciding the way forward in his business. Another very important user of the financial information is the government. When I say government, I mean tax officials. They want to know how much taxable profit is due to them. After you have spent money investing in your business, the government is part of the shareholders because they expect you to pay tax. You've heard of value added tax, company income tax, education tax. All these are levies that the government expects to receive from people that own business. So the government wants to see how much profit have you made. From this profit, how much is taxable? They are very much interested. The financial information will show them that. That is why the government is extremely important and extremely concerned about the financial statement. Another very important user of the financial statement is your creditor. You need money to start business, and most times you don't have that amount of money, maybe the whole amount of money to start the business. You will need to meet the bank or a creditor and say, please lend me 10 million naira so that I can invest in this business. At the end of the day, I'll recoup and I'll give you back your money. Now, before before the bank or any creditor will give out money, they want to see how have you been doing the previous year. If it's an existing business, they will ask maybe your 3 years previous financial statement. What are they looking for? They want to see your performance. So far, so good. Are you making enough profit? What is your ability to pay them their money if they give you the money you're asking them for? So that is why creditors like lenders want to see your financial statement previous one so they can assess the ability and the capability of this company to pay them back their money. So they will not enter story. You understand? Another very important user of the financial statement is the customer. The customer wants to see, this business, is it doing well? If it's doing well, that means that there's a likelihood that they might reduce the price of their products. There is also a likelihood that they might increase the value of the product they sell to them because the customer is a shareholder. The goods that are being sold, who is using the goods? It's the customer. So the customer wants to see, the money I'm spending here, hope that next year I'll have to pay and spend no money buying this product. If the company is doing well, they know that the likelihood of the company to either reduce their price and increase the value. However, this is not always the case, but the customer is also a very important user of the financial information. Another important user of the financial statement is investors. Potential investors go to companies. Why? They want to invest their money. They want to make money from those companies. They want to see if I invest and become a shareholder in this company, can this company give me XYZ amount of money back? Can I recoup that through the profit I'm going to earn through the dividend? Because normally at the end of the month or at the end of the year, companies pay dividends depending on how much profit they make. So with the financial statement, an investor will see, hey, this company is doing very well. I think I'm going to invest here because the company is doing very well. I might not invest here. This company is not doing very well. So it guides them in making their decision. Another very important user of the financial statement is the employee. The employee wants to see, if this company is doing very well, there's a high likelihood that my salary might increase. Oh. But if it's not doing very well, they might downsize. So the employee will begin to think, I might have to look for elsewhere for a job because the company is not doing very well. So the financial information, the financial statement is a very, very important part of accounting, and that is why it's prepared accurately so that people, by reading it, they'll be able to make decision. And that is why due care, integrity, and accuracy when recording is very, very important. As an accountant, you must be very, very careful when recording your transaction because people are relying on the information you're giving. So if the information you're giving is false, it's going to affect their decision making. These are the users of the financial information, the financial statement, and the reasons why they are interested and why accountants should be very, very careful while preparing financial statement. I pray and I hope you've learned something. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share these videos to other accountants, share these videos to other business owners, share this video to other students, those that want to be accountants. I teach you on how to be a good accountant. I guide you. If you're in a business studies class, a commercial student, you want to know about accounting, you want to know about how you can be a small accountant for your business, I'm going to walk you through how you're going to do that. So kindly subscribe to this channel so that when I post upcoming videos, you can be notified, you can learn, you can share, you can be equipped. Remember, knowledge is power. Have a blessed day. Keep being great. See you at the top where you belong. I love you. Don't forget to watch out my upcoming video. Check out in the description box.